In this video, we are going to solve question relating to percentage. So specifically, and that is what your income, expenditure, maybe profit and loss, and other stuff relating to that. So here we are going to use a pure exams question to demonstrate that. Now, from the question, we were told that a man spent 58% on his income, right? So maybe that man can be you, right? So that is one thing we normally do, or I personally do that. I see myself in the problem that I'm solving. So I can say that the man is me right now, right? So maybe I say I spend what 58% on my income, which I don't know yet. So as maybe don't know what I'll get at the end of the month, right? And then all that I know that at the end of the month, the money left here is $21,000. Is that okay? We don't know your income, so this guy is missing. So this guy here, your income here is missing, and we are told to determine the income, right? So this is what the question is asking us to find. So how do you do that? The key here is that we are giving what the percentage that he spent, or maybe you spent, or maybe I spent, right? So maybe the percentage that I spent is $58. Is that okay? Perfect. Now the original income here, what do you think that would be the percentage of this original income? That is equivalent to 100%. Is that okay? So if maybe at the end of the month you are getting $10, let's say this is an amount of $10. This $10 is equivalent to 100%. Okay, so whatever you spent here, let's say you spent on 5% on this thing. So that 5% means that if you subtract the 5% from the $10, what is left is going to be 10 what minus that 5%, right? So that this is what is equal to what is left, because the original amount is equal to 100%, right? And then you are spending 5% out of this amount. So let's say you are spending 5% out of this thing. Then if you are subtract, this is what is going to left, right? Are you okay? So we are going to convey this idea here in solving what this problem here. So if the original or the percentage spent here is 58%, what do you think will be what the percentage left? So the percentage left here, what is left here? So that is what the percentage left here, right? So that is equal to 100 minus the 58, 58 every 10%. So here is going to be an amount of 42, right? So 42%. This is what is left. Are you okay? Because the 100% is equivalent to what the income here, right? So the 100% is equivalent to the income, and then you are spending 58% out of that. So this 42% here is equal to what the amount that is left. Are you okay? Because that's after subtracting, this is equivalent to this, right? Okay, perfect. So this is simple and straightforward. So we know that the 42% is what is left behind here, right? So that is perfect. Now, for us to have this thing, it means that we have the 42%, that means 42 on 100 multiplied by your income here. Then we are going to left with what? An amount of 21, right? 2100. Is that okay? So this is what is now what is missing is the most important thing here. So the guy here is missing. So this is what is left. If you are following or you are enjoying this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more content like this, right? So we have 42% here, right? If you have a 42% here, that is what is left. So we are told from the question that the guy is left with $21,000. Right, so this guy is equivalent to this, meaning that if you find a 42% of your income, this is what is going to left. So which, of course, we don't know the income here, so we can say that let that income here equal to any variable that we can think of. So we are calling that an amount of x, right? So we have 42 on 100 multiplied by the x is going to give us $21,000. So how do you manipulate this thing? So here we have a top to top, right? So if you don't know how to multiply this, and so 42 multiply by what our x here, right? So 42 multiply by x here, and then everything divided by what? By 100. Is that okay? So that is going to be a 2 1 and then 0 0, right? So multiply the 100, you do the cross multiply. So the 100 multiply by this, or maybe they can cancel out, right? So here maybe you may choose to whichever method is accepted. So here I'm going to multiply this by this, and then when I'm done, I'll divide everything by the 42. So here we are going to have a 42 the x. Of course, this x here is representing our income, so 42x here, and then that is going to be equal to 21000, and then multiply by what, the 100. So meaning that we are multiplying 100 by what, both sides of the equation. So here we are going to divide here by what, 42, and then divide everything by what, by 42, right? So anything that you get here is going to give us what, our income, right? So if you want to see the alternatives of this thing, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more content like this.